Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Annette and today I'll be continuing in my Pat or Toss YouTube series. This is a series where I let you all know if a product I'm reviewing is good to pat on your skin or if it's something I'd recommend that you simply toss. Today we're talking about the COSRX. This is their clear exfoliating pads. And I'm really excited to talk about this product that I've been using for quite some time. And I'm gonna let you all know if this is a product for you or if it's one I'd recommend that you simply skip on. If you're watching this video, if you've been watching any of my other videos, I kindly ask that you please consider liking this video, sharing, commenting, and as well as subscribing to my channel. YouTube, as incredible as this content platform is, I need at least 1,000 subscribers to start reaping any benefits from what I have been doing. And so I kindly ask that you please subscribe to this channel. If you're a visitor, if you're also a newcomer and you've been enjoying this, I ask that you join the Pat or Toss family. So before we dive into these pads, I'm first going to talk about really what exfoliation is all about and why it's important. Exfoliation is one of the foundations of your skincare, or it should be one of the foundations of your skincare routine. The recommended amount that you should be exfoliating your skin is 2 to 3 times a week. If you are more on the sensitive side, definitely you want to be lower towards the 2. And if you have over exfoliated your skin, which means that you've been exfoliating way too much and you're starting to see reactions, the recommendation is for you to just pause and stop and pull back on your skincare routine. But if you are someone who's looking to start an exfoliation, it's really important for the skin. It helps in the skin cell turnover, and what that means is our skin needs to regenerate, and it helps us to keep looking youthful. It helps us with keeping away with wrinkles, fine lines, even the saggy, dull appearance of our skin over time. So exfoliation is really great because it sheds the skin of the old skin cells that were on top, and as well it helps to get rid of the dirt and debris that accumulates over the skin throughout the day as well. So exfoliation is really important, but then you also want to be sure not to over exfoliate because then it can have the reverse effects. So talking about this guy right here, this is the COSRX, what it kind of looks like. It's the packaging. I love the guy right here. I don't know if you can see, really cool. I thought it was pretty nice. So this is the COSRX, the clear pads. So that's the product. And so I'm gonna read from Ulta Beauty, which is where I made the purchase for this product. I'm gonna read how the company describes the product and how they want you to see it. So they say, breakout management is as easy as a simple swipe with COSRX one-step original clear pad. Pre-soaked toning wipes loaded with betaine salicylate and willow bark water to banish blemishes. Designed to gently dissolve dead skin and excess sebum without irritation, these gentle pads won't dry out sensitive skin. So that is what they say on the Ulta Beauty site for the COSRX clear pads. Now, when they talk about sebum, our sebum production, it really varies from each person. If you have more sebum, that means you have more oil. That means you have oily skin. If you have less, that means you have drier skin. So I'm just saying that just to explain what they're talking about with the whole sebum production, in case you don't really know much about that. So now I'm going to talk about the ingredients. This is something that I like to do in all of my videos. I just want to let you all know kind of what you're signing up for when you get the product. Looking at the ingredients, I like to look at the top 5 ingredients and go from there all the way down. That is because when you're getting a product, the higher up the ingredient is in the ingredient formulation, that means that there's more of that within the entire product. So I like to look at the top 5 just for time limits for this video. And then I like to also use the Paula's Choice ingredient list dictionary. So I'm gonna go ahead and read to you the top 5 ingredients for this product. Before I do that, can we get into my skin? Like, I decided to not wear makeup this morning and I'm just really happy. Like, look at my skin. No filter. Okay, back to the video. So the top 5 ingredients, I've written them down on my phone, so I'm just gonna be looking down and up as I talk. So the first ingredient for this product, this COSRX clear pads, the first ingredient is Salix alba, which is willow bark water. And so willow bark water really is soothing for the skin, but Paula's Choice kind of talks a little bit more about it, and they kind of talk about how a lot of companies will use willow bark water to mimic kind of the effects of salicylic acid. So I'm gonna just read what Polish Choice has written just for yourself, just to know what's going on with that. So they say willow bark water is a plant extract that contains salicin, a substance that when taken orally is converted by the digestive process to salicylic acid. The process of converting the salicin in willow bark into salicylic acid requires the presence of enzymes and is complex. Further, salicin, much like salicylic acid, is stable only under acidic conditions. And so Polish Choice says, the likelihood that willow bark in the tiny amount used in cosmetics can mimic the effect of salicylic acid is at best questionable and in all likelihood impossible. However, willow bark does have soothing benefits for the skin. So in my experience of using products that are heavily formulated with willow bark, I have noticed just incredibly soothing benefits for the skin. So I have noticed for myself, I like willow bark in all of my ingredients. I've always had great experiences with them. So that's just for you to judge for yourself. The second ingredient is butylene glycol. That is just simply a texture enhancer. It gives it the feel that it has essentially within the product. The third ingredient is glycerin. Glycerin I talk about all the time. Glycerin is my best friend. Glycerin is a humectant, and what that means is it takes the water particles on the skin in the air and it draws them into the skin and keeps the skin hydrated. So that's what glycerin does. The fourth ingredient is betaine salicylate. This is another exfoliant. And I'm also gonna just read how Polish Choice describes it. So they say it's derived from sugar beets. This ingredient is sometimes used as an alternative to the exfoliating ingredient salicylic acid. So again, we're seeing within this ingredient formulation from the willow bark water to now the betaine salicylate, which is hard to pronounce. We're saying that COSRX is trying to mimic salicylic acid in a lot of things. So we're getting a lot of gentler forms for exfoliation is kind of how I'm reading what they're doing with the ingredient list. Fifth ingredient within this entire formulation is 1,2-hexanediol. This is simply a preservative. Preservatives are great because they help the product to last a lot longer. So that is basically what that ingredient is. So I'm not gonna keep you all waiting much longer. Would I recommend this product for you? I absolutely would. I have loved using this product, and it's exactly like I was explaining earlier. The willow bark, anytime I've ever used willow bark on my skin, my texture has just incredibly improved. I really love to use these pads. It's an exfoliating pad, but it's a gentle form of exfoliation, and it's also a toner. So I think that it's great because it doubles up as both. If I'm ever using these pads, I use them on the day that I'm exfoliating my skin. I'll use these in place of my usual hydrating toner, and I'll just go ahead and I'll put it, and it's exactly how the product describes it. You just swipe it against the skin, gently. You're not. You're very gently swiping it across your skin. So that's what I do with this product. And so on my days of exfoliation, I exfoliate maximum 3 times a week. In the morning and at nighttime, I'll go ahead and I'll use this in replacement of my usual hydrating toner. And I have absolutely loved using it. Also, the scent is not strong at all. I think it's actually a really, really nice calming scent that this ingredient has. It's very, very calming. It kind of just feels like you're at a spa, to be honest with you. Like if you can think of like eucalyptus, that's kind of what you're getting from the scent of this, which is why I really, really appreciate it. Because I really believe that part of skincare and like treating yourself is aroma as well. So you really, so it's nice to kind of have like that feeling sometimes from here to there. And I love it because it's also not sensitizing. My skin is sensitive to fragrance. If I ever use a product that's heavy on fragrance, I'll start to see hyperpigmentation return on my skin. And in my use of this product, I'll be honest, this is actually my second purchase. So in my use of this product, I haven't had any issues, and I've even bought it a second time, and I'm almost halfway through it the second time, and my skin has no sensitivity, no return of hyperpigmentation. I've just noticed an improvement in my texture, and as well, I've found a really, really great way to just gently exfoliate my skin. So I'm really, really happy with that. I love this product, and I would definitely recommend that you try it. So that's all for me today. I've said all I need to say. Please let me know in the comments below if you have tried this product. Have you tried any of the other COSRX products? And just let me know what you think. And then also, please let me know if there are any other products that you would like for me to review or take a deep dive into that you've been thinking about. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Please consider liking, sharing, commenting, and as well as subscribing to my channel. I would love to hit 1,000 subscribers. That would make me so happy. So please consider subscribing to my channel, and I have new videos each week.